Hi guys. I was thinking this last few days since we've been here on the hurricane, and I was trying to think what could I do to help support you in understanding the units of study a little bit better, but not take our planning, our PLC time as we're doing all this other stuff. So I came up with kind of a plan that I hope you'll like, but it's of course all voluntary. I'm going to record some PD videos on Reader's Workshop, the mini lesson, the units of study, some stuff that Mark Smith sent me from the district. This is kind of their presentation, and I've seen it 3 times, so I feel pretty confident giving the presentation. There are going to be a few slides I skip because they are where the audience would do something. And since we're all on a video, that's not going to be possible. I'm also going to do some other ones after this. And I'm just going to put them in a folder and share the folder with you, and you can watch them or not. If you do watch them, if you'll email me, I'll figure out a way to give you credit for it in Eduphoria, so you can use it for your T-tests. But anyways, here we go. So the first thing we're going to talk about, this is the first presentation that most campuses went through when they're started to do Reader's Workshop, and Reader's Workshop being kind of the units of study. And we're going to talk a little bit about the mini lesson, which we've already kind of done a little bit of, but this will give you some more background information. So we're not going to write on the reading wall. So the first thing that is extremely important is kind of a reader's bill of rights. What is it that readers need to become better readers? Now, we know we want them to pass the STAR test, but really and truly, our goal is not to make them just pass the STAR test. It's to make them a lifelong reader, or someone that can read material, even if it's for their job or for pleasure, and be able to think critically and interact with that material. So there's some things that they need in order to achieve that. So there are 5 basic principles of Reader's Workshop. The first is time. Students need time to practice reading independently. A lot of programs or ways that we've taught in the past, we'll teach maybe a mini lesson, and then we give kids like practice sheets or task cards, but they're not getting a long time to practice reading independently. They're reading short text. They're not reading over time. The goal kind of is to get them to read for 45 minutes, which is kind of a long amount of time. But if you think about the Day of Star, it is going to take them a little bit of time. They're going to be reading a lot. So we need to kind of increase their reading time and give them time to practice. The other thing that students need is choice. They need to decide what they're going to read. They need to not be just given something to read. Now, I know that you're thinking, well, on STAR, they're just giving something to read. But remember, we're not just making them start